Hey y'all, I'm Danielle Brooks. I am an actress, a singer, an executive producer, blah, blah, blah. But most importantly, I'm a mother. So I grew up in Greenville, South Carolina. Luckily, in my community, there were a lot of arts education programs. So my mom found one of these theater programs for me to join to release my energy. And thank God she did, because that just opened this gateway of creativity and imagination. So I've always had a passion from when I was a little girl. Like my first play, I played baby girl in the nativity play at church. At church, I always credit to me loving acting as well, because there were so many parallels. You have an audience and there's something that you want them to feel, and you have a minister who is like the director, and you have a choir that's the ensemble. And I think that's why I love the theater so much, is because it's like it's supposed to move you in the same way that a service would. So that was my first love once I started to take this seriously. You know, it's interesting when people say, like, what would you consider your first big break? I would have to say getting into Juilliard, because they were one of the first people to say yes. They were one of the first people to say, you, Danielle, as an individual, are just perfect the way you are, and there's a place for you in this industry. But they gave me permission to dream bigger than I could ever dream, and know that there's a place for me. So after Juilliard, I had a lot of loans, and I was trying to figure out how to stay afloat with now navigating the real world. Juilliard taught me how to be a good actor, but it didn't give me the skills, like the life skills to like pay my rent. I never tried to live with, you know, past my means, and that served me really well. You know, I was on Orange is the New Black, still taking the bus, still taking the subway with no shame. Like, this is where I am, and people would say, you have the money, like, that's what you think. I spend how I feel is right for me. So my ride has been really cool, doing voiceovers to theater, to TV, to film, to executive producing a Broadway show. There's so much that I've been able to accomplish. But everything hasn't always been easy. I just keep, you know, going on the path, trusting that the journey is just the way it's supposed to be. Right now, I'm really enjoying motherhood. Just taking some time and enjoying family, building a family. Watching this little girl grow has been just the joy of my life, and wearing me out. But it's showing me like how much I'm capable of doing as a woman.